Let me ask you something. Why do some people chase massive dreams like their life depends on it, while others sabotage every good thing that comes their way? It's not luck. It's not talent. It's not timing. It's fear. And most people, they don't even realize they're scared. They call it perfectionism. I'm just not ready yet. I need more time. No, you're afraid of what happens if it actually works. You're afraid of success. And that fear, it's been quietly running your whole damn life. But not after today. Because by the time this video is over, you're going to know exactly why you've been playing small, how to stop, and how to become the kind of person who isn't afraid to finally win. If you're ready for that, let's go. No fluff, no intro, no 5-minute story about my dog named Carl, who changed my life. Let's rip the bandage off. You are not broken. You're just addicted to safety. And success doesn't live in safety. It lives past embarrassment, past failure, past that tight clenching feeling in your chest when you send the email, post the video, ask for the raise, launch the thing. That panic, that's the front door to your future. But you've been running from it. Every single time something good starts to happen, you get nervous. You downplay it. You delay it. You ghost it. You sabotage it. You tell yourself you're not ready. And guess what? You believe yourself. You always believe yourself. You've become a master of talking yourself out of everything you were born to do. You dress it up like strategy. I'm just waiting for the right time. Bro, the right time isn't coming. The right time doesn't exist. The right time is a fairy tale you tell yourself. So you don't have to admit that you're terrified of being powerful. Yeah, powerful, you. Imagine that. That version of you who actually finishes what they start. Who makes bold decisions. Who doesn't ask for permission. Who doesn't wait for someone to pick them. You're not afraid of failure. You're afraid that version of you might actually work. And then what? Then you'd have to become consistent. Then people would expect more from you. Then you couldn't hide behind trying anymore. Because let's be honest, trying is your security blanket. It's safe. You can't judge a half-painted picture. But a finished one? Oh, people can tear that apart. So you keep the brush moving, but you never finish the piece. Because then you always have the excuse. I was still working on it. You know what that is? That's fear dressed in ambition. And it's time to stop pretending it's noble. It's not noble. It's not cute. It's keeping you small. I'm gonna say something that might sting. The person you're most afraid of becoming is the one you were actually meant to be. And I get it. That version of you, the successful one, they're scary. Because they'd force you to give up a lot of things. Your excuses, your coping mechanisms, your identity as the underdog, the struggler, the one who's still figuring it out. Because once you succeed, you're not that person anymore. You're the person who did it. And that shift, that costs everything. It costs the comfort of being underestimated. It costs the emotional perks of being the mess. You don't get to say I'm lost anymore. You have to say I'm leading. You don't get to say I'm figuring it out. You have to say this is what I believe. You don't get to be invisible. You get seen, fully, loudly. And that is the part you're scared of. Not money, not status, not even work. Visibility, because success makes you visible. And then if you're visible, people can hate you. People can criticize you. People can abandon you. And let's be real, most of you have abandonment issues so strong they could win an Olympic medal. So instead of risking being seen and left, you just never show up fully. It's safer, but it's also a slow spiritual death. Every time you almost do something brave but don't, you betray yourself. And your body feels it. That tight chest, that foggy brain, that numbness, that why do I feel tired all the time even though I didn't do anything feeling. It's not burnout, it's self-abandonment. Your nervous system is exhausted from constantly breaking promises to yourself. That business idea, you abandoned it. That book you were writing, you ghosted it like a bad date. That healthy habit, you dropped it the second it got boring. And every time you do that, your brain starts to believe you're not safe with yourself. You become your own unreliable narrator. And the worst part, you punish yourself for it. You call yourself lazy, weak, undisciplined. No, you're just scared and untrained. No one taught you how to push through success terror. They only told you how to grind through survival. But surviving and succeeding are two totally different muscles. You survived childhood, trauma, chaos, rejection. You're a survival beast. You could probably fight off a bear with one broken flip-flop and a bottle of expired Gatorade. But success? That requires stillness, ownership, receiving, letting good things stay. And that feels foreign because you're used to chasing, fixing, proving. And when there's nothing to fix, nothing to chase, nothing to prove, your brain goes, this must be wrong. So you blow it up. You stir up drama. You drop the ball. You find a reason to make it all feel familiar again. Because chaos is home. You grew up with chaos, so now peace feels threatening. Calm feels boring. Progress feels like danger. So you say things like, I'm not used to this. Yeah, you're not. But you could be. You could learn safety. You could train your body to tolerate ease. You could practice letting success land without burning it to the ground. And it starts now. Not tomorrow, not next Monday, not after you read one more self-help book or organize your Notion board for the 78th time. Now, you don't need a miracle. You need a decision. A decision that says, I will not run from the version of me that wins. A decision to show up every day, not perfectly, but consistently. A decision